Paolo Lingue, benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri, Tangentiali, formerly known as Tangential Thoughts chat show. We should be working on a podcast no later than next week. Huh? It's a thing. Well, how many hours are in a week? 24 times 7. We can do this math. 20 times 7 would be 140. Right. And then 4 times 7 would be 28. So 28 plus 140. 28 plus 140. It's 168, right? 168. So around 168 hours from now, we should be working on the podcast again. Have a new segment, some more music video updates, you know what I'm saying? All that. Grazie. Poesia. Now, I guess I should learn how to say artiste, art, poesia. Seguro. Literally. So it's stuck in my head. All right. I don't know why, but I kind of sort of like, I do like this. All right. And this is like when, yeah, it was just setting it up and doing all this. Like, this is like a good setup and nice presentation. So this is really nice. This is really nice. So, go ahead, let's do the intro one more time. I like the fact that we're gonna have a little fashion art discourse. I really like that. I love that for me, myself. Let's look at the graffiti jungle. Every once in a while, it's a different clientele. It's a different, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, you go to certain places, where can you, we don't talk about art enough. Where can you go if you just want to talk, look at something nice, pretty, some art? I'm just saying. Look, where can we, let's, at the graffiti jungle, let's do that. We don't talk art. It's a thing. All right? All right. I don't know how at some point going throughout life, they no longer made it a, what's that thing called? It no longer became a focus. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to that. Keep the main thing the main thing. All right. Art. Discourse. So I have a playlist called Fashion, Art, Photography, Discourse. Sometimes I see some good art. Sometimes it's fashion. We're gonna talk about, we're gonna have a fashion piece too. Okay. I just remembered. So this is the art discourse. The playlist is called Fashion, Art, Photography, Discourse. Discourse, just a conversation. You're just gonna talk about a couple things I like or see, something that stops and like, yo, I like this. You know what I'm saying? So the topic for right now is gonna be art discourse, but more specifically focusing on perspective, all right? Women from different perspectives. Don't let that go over your head, all right? Now, there's a couple things. It's the details. The small things matter. How you do anything is how you do everything. Look at this. This is a pencil. You don't need too much. Graphite, charcoal. It's certain things, it's like that. Look at the shading. Is it cross-hatching? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's little things like that. That can shade. More dots, more shades. You might can smear it a little bit. It just adds a shade. Textures. Black and white, the in-between. All right, let's look at this one. So some people got fetishes and whatnot. Okay, the feet. That's clearly a thing, right? Perspective. If you were laying on the ground, right, and looking, it's perspective. Now, one thing about the toes, you know how many toes there are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, whoa. But then there's the fifth one. So where she has her toes, this, like that pinky toe and the other toe, in between the other big toe. I'm just saying. That's a small detail that if somebody else was drawing and just trying to draw this and that third and just practicing anything like that, they're not gonna put the toe in between the toes. That's small. That's a little bit of complexity. I'm saying it is because it is. You try it. You're not gonna try it because you can't do it. One of the biggest how-to questions is how to draw. You can't do it. Even if somebody was looking at you, even if you had somebody to look at and pose for you as a model, you still couldn't. This is difficult. Huh? It's a small, but it's difficult. All right? It's the art discourse. I know because I draw. You don't draw, you don't know. I'm telling you. That's the complexity right there. Putting the toes in between the big toe and that other toe, whatever that toe is called. Yeah, that's difficult. That's part of difficulty right there. This perspective, this angle. The reason we're gonna focus on perspective, this is difficult. I'm telling you because I draw, you don't draw. This is perspective. How do you portray that her legs are crossed and one leg is bent and this is difficult. This area of the picture right here. Now, I ain't gonna make a pass. Certain things are easier than other things. You see, there's not a lot of detail there in the face. Yeah? That's a line. You know that line is an eye. There's a little mark, there's a little shadow here, there's a little shadow there. That's an eye. That's an eye, there's a little shadow there, there's a little shadow there. That's the nose. That's easy. I have to say, we have to admit, this is difficult. This is perspective. This is difficult. That, a line for the eye, a dot for the nose, that's easy. I gotta say, I must say. But perspective, it has to be smaller. This has to be larger. This perspective. This is closer to the frame of reference. That's smaller. It's further away. Perspective. If that head was the same size as that foot, wouldn't make much sense now, would it? Other things I like the fact that she's playing with her hair. I like that. She's playing with her hair. Those are the simple things. A woman might do certain things to catch your attention. Movement catches the eye. She might play with her hair. I like that. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. A picture is worth 1,000 words. I'm not going to dumb down conversation to talk to somebody like you. You need to raise your thinking, your perspective, your elevate. You need to do something, but stop talking to me. Look at art, even if you don't understand, because clearly you don't understand. It's art. It's not words. Perspective. Difficult. This is difficult. This is difficult. Perspective. Now, it took a little bit more for me to understand like what's really going on here, right? There's a couple things you see, but then focus your attention here. You see here? The small things matter. This is what tells you what's going on. It gives you a little more perspective. Again, this is larger than that. Perspective. We're looking down. Or we're looking up. It was as if we're on the ground, as if she's walking over top of us. It's perspective. It's a woman. Now this umbrella. Yeah. But if you look here, the pitter patter, it's raining. There was all these lines. It's raining. It's raining. When it rains, it pours. Snoring, boring. If she foreign, she ain't boring. Snoring, 4 in the morning. All right, anyway. Pitter patter, it's raining. Umbrella, this is perspective, it's difficult. It's a thing. Forget about it. I like it. It's art, discourse, perspective. Again, what is she doing? What is she doing? She's reading a book. I would like it if it was my book. If she was reading my book, it would be a thing. She's reading. This is perspective. This is difficult. What do you show and what do you don't show? Just portray that. That's her hip. She's lying down. I like, again, her hair. Her hand is playing with her hair. I like that. Girls do that. That's nice. That's a thing. These are the small things of making life beautiful. She's reading a book. What's in the book? It doesn't matter. Is she reading my book? Maybe. Maybe she's not. Maybe there's no words. Maybe it's a picture book. Maybe she's just looking at something. Maybe she let her mind wander as she looks in the book. Maybe she's looking in the book, but her mind is somewhere else on other things. This is just a pastime. This is nice. This is perspective. It's art. It's fashion. It's art. Discourse. I'm an artist. I just want to look at some art. I want to talk about art. All right, let's do this. Sona. We got one more. What is she doing? She's laying down. She's laying down. It's a lot of women laying down. I mean, these problems find me. It's perspective. What are we looking at? What's going on? She's laying down. It's a nice little da, right? Da. Just saying. You know, they all got long hair. It's a thing. Now her hair is up in a bunch. She's not playing with her hair now. Ah, okay. She's not playing with her hair no more. You can pull that ponytail? She's twirling that necklace on her, around her toes, on her feet. That's a little bit, I like this. This is perspective. This is perspective. This is art. This is discourse. The topic is perspective. Think about it. If you look at these angles in which these women were drawn, it's difficult. There's a level of difficulty to it. I must say. None of them were just standing straight up in front of you. They were laying down. They were walking. They were all doing something, reading. They're small, simple activities. This is art. This is discourse. This is fashion. Not yet. We're getting into the fashion discourse.